Hello, guys. My name is Dog Maui Mamo. I'm a mechanical engineer at OmegaVR. I've got Mahmoud here with me. He's electrical engineer at OmegaVR. And then we've got Caleb here, who's software. We're missing one person. She lives in California, and she is software engineering as well. Okay, so OmegaVR, we've been working on this for almost 2 years now. This all began, I'd say the problem became clear to me. I'm going to section this in problem, solution, and how we're doing it. And if I miss any of those, let me know. Okay. So 6 years ago, back in college, met Donovan, became fast friends. He had muscle dystrophy, and so quickly I started to pick up on what assistive technology was and accessible technology, and what a caregiver was, or caretaker. I started picking up on how difficult life is, how hard it is to move around when you're not designed for. And so OmegaVR is kind of focused on just making technology accessible for everyone. And that's a large task. So yeah, OmegaVR, accessible technology. There are almost 40 million people with some sort of physical disability. So we're trying to get everyone. This can go from cerebral palsy, brachial plexus injuries, old age, so arthritis. There are many reasons why moving around can be difficult. And so that's where OmegaVR comes in. Yeah. We're going to cue into the demo. Currently, Caleb's already using the headset. He's got to start some script software stuff, software magic. Okay, so right here, you can see he's in his virtual real estate. We were going to do him showing off his email answering abilities with the headset, but we thought it would be more interesting to have a virtual house that we could tour and see his ability to navigate his own virtual real estate. Okay, cool. You've got the headset on. You're looking at the couch. You want to move your hand away from the cursor? Okay. So currently, we're observing the floor. Very interesting, very inspiring. And so Caleb's worked on the eye tracking, and the eye tracking takes pictures of the eyes and is constantly predicting XY locations and converting that into virtual space. And so going from 2x to 3x dimensions, there's a lot of things that can go on, right? And so currently, we have the floor again. Yeah, so shows more around the house. Let's look at the kitchen. There we go. Okay. So eye tracking. We've got eye tracking. The next key technology that makes all of this possible is EEG. So EEG is electroencephalography. It's been around for 100 years. To this year, so it's old tech. It's been around. It was exclusively medical technology. They used it to diagnose strokes and other things, and we were like, hey, that's cool. Let's see what we can do with it. And so that's where EEG comes in. We've got 6 active electrodes that are constantly picking up brain data, and we're trying to predict when someone is having a thought. So currently we're using thresholding modeling, which we capture data. It's kind of a no-go. We've been working on a machine learning model that would allow for more of a keyboard-style interaction, so you can bind a lot of different interactions versus a mouse. So a mouse is one click, and you can do a lot with a click, right? But the objective with the large model is you can suddenly play VR games, or you can use something as complex as SolidWorks, which I use too often at work. So that's the objective, right? Our aims so currently all of this is working on the data we collected from Caleb. So probably less than a gigabyte worth of brain data that we're training on. And same for eye tracking, right? But our goals with the Beta Link 1 is to collect terabytes of data, lots of data, right? We want to collect lots of data from users and create a general model that when someone gets this headset, they can put it on, do some calibration, and then eventually get going, right? I don't know if you guys have seen what Neuralink is able to do. We're like a few levels below Neuralink. We're not going in your brains. We're just on top of your brain. It looks chaotic. It is chaotic. Make sure there are no wires loose. Yeah, we're trying to do that. We don't want to go in people's brains. That doesn't sound accessible to us. We want this to be accessible to everyone. We want it to cost effectively. We want it to, even 3D printing. So we're 3D printing to your face. So this is meant for everyone to fit perfectly. It's going to take care of astigmatism. So if one eye is not exactly lined up, we can adjust for that, right? Yeah. Did I miss anything? I said who we are, problem, why, or solution, and then why. No? Next steps. I don't know. Anyway, next steps are collect more data. We need to figure some things out. Did you show them the bathroom? I thought the bathroom was cool. But yeah, there's a lot of work to be done. It's a hard problem, but I want to thank the team. The team's awesome. They have to deal with me every day, which is a lot. So thank you, Caleb. He's sweating. You guys can't see it, but he's sweating. So thank you, everyone.